I know it's a Sunday, but I don't want to wait 2 days to show off what I got.
You want me to mute my computer?
No, I'm going to mute my YouTube.
Okay.
Or I can just plug it in. So you'll still get the hours for it.
So is Jason coming up or no?
Yeah, he's going to.
Okay.
Polaris.
I get a lot of people, but that's okay.
No, I'll still get feedback even with the microphone on.
I have a Polaris commercial.
I didn't even see what I.
Four-wheelers for.
Right.
I got a Granger commercial.
I didn't get a commercial.
Polaris.
Let me try this. Let me reload this. See if I get a commercial. Oh, I did get a commercial. I got a Yonex commercial. I don't know what Yonex is, but
that's what I'm looking at. It looks like a moldy golf ball or tennis ball.
Yeah. Maybe it's a tennis racket or something. No clue.
I think it's a tennis. No?
I don't know. It doesn't tell me a single thing.
It's gotta be the tennis
Now
racket.
I got the Polaris commercial.
Beyond what I see.
I just got a Granger.com.
And now mine is over.
I just got that 1 5-second commercial.
I've got there it is. I'm off. But I got 2 commercials.
I got 2.
But yeah, I've got some things that are going to be for the gathering. Actually, a lot of the things I could use for the gathering, and stuff that's just the gardening one is just for us because I don't.
Mandy?
Mandy here?
Yep. I saw it pop up on the YouTube side.
There she is.
I know because you got paid on yours. I don't pay for my YouTube.
Rob.
Hey, Rob.
Hi, Sal.
Hey, Sal. If anybody's interested in coming up, it's pinned to the top of the chat. Got some stuff I want to, show off. That little picture I've got seems to work great for this type of situation. I don't know what else to put, there, to be honest. But yeah, I got some things that celebrating Ian's birthday a little early since I got paid this week instead of next week when his birthday is.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of hard for me to, do much for his birthday on his birthday. How you doing, Rob?
Hey, Rob.
But when I get about 10 people in here, I'll start showing off everything. You guys got a sneak peek of a couple things, not everything. So
no, she got a sneak peek. I did not.
Ooh.
Well,
okay.
Tonight was the spin of the wheel for Little Ridge Farms.
Oh, I'm sorry. We didn't get back till late.
Yeah. Oh, we won a $700 quilt.
Nice.
That's what he said. Yes, I've been checking my emails. He said it was like $700 to $1,000.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Depending on where he sells it, and it's really beautiful.
Well, that's nice. That's really cool. Yes, Mandy, I am going live a lot lately. I kind of missed out on Cliff's live yesterday, sort of. So I really wasn't able to do much. And
but you were having dinner with the family.
Yeah. Well,
that was nice.
Jenny was working at the psychic fair all day.
Is she psychic?
Yes. When it comes to me, she is.
Okay.
We always tell what each other's thinking.
Oh, I know how that feels.
I can always tell when she's got a craving for something, and I can tell her exactly what it is. Don't ask me how that works. That just does. But the thing is, she didn't get off until like 7:00 last night. And by that time we got to go around to dinner, it was like after 8. And by the time we got home, it was like way after 9, that kind of thing.
Family first.
Yep. I did have a pork chop this thick.
Wow.
Yeah. It was from the place. It's called the Machine Shed. It was not cheap. I can tell you that.
Well, sometimes you just got to splurge.
Correct. And I was so stuffed. Oh, But we had 2 vehicles going because I was out doing stuff with Ian. So Ian decided at the last minute, I'm going home with Mom. So I had to drive the whole route by myself, full of food and all the other fun stuff. So, but that's okay. Yesterday, and today I got, hey Blake, how you doing?
Hi, Blake.
Hi, Blake.
My meal came with a baked potato, that really big pork
Mhm.
chop, and green beans. And they had bread rolls and pumpkin bread, as you know, little table breads, which was really nice.
Oh, I
Which
love
is
those.
Yes, this is standard for those places. Jenny had cottage cheese, and she gave me her baked beans that came with her meal. So, yeah, it was pretty good. But we see we're 5 short of me showing off what I picked up.
Well, I went to the Texas State Fair
What you
yesterday.
doing, Blake?
Oh, yeah, never mind. Yeah, how was it?
Go to work.
Well, I went with my mom and sister, and my mom invited that guy.
Yeah,
Why she invited that guy? He ruined it.
this is the bandana I was telling you guys about.
Yeah, Texas on tour.
Yeah, which I got at my state fair last
Yeah.
time.
He just ruined every minute we were around him. He just ruined it.
I am sorry to hear that.
Yeah, we ended it early just to get rid of it.
I bet.
And the hard thing is, I was the only one who was able to get away from it because she married him.
Yeah. I'm glad you're out of the situation now. I'm sorry that your Texas State Fair experience was not as good as it could have been.
No, I told him that when we go to Disneyland, you're not invited.
Okay. Okay. We still got 5. We needed 5 more. Oh man.
But me and my sister split off, and we had fun together. She got sick on fair food.
Now that happens more often than you think.
She ate all her stuff and half of my stuff.
Probably. Did she have any fried ice cream?
She had fried cheesecake.
Oh, yeah, they have that here. Deep fried cheesecake is something they have a lot.
Hey, what's Trapper?
Hey, Trevor, how you doing? Oh, by the way, Jason, I've got some pictures I'm going to be sending you if I haven't sent them already, and a small video.
I'll be back.
I will be sending that later.
Okay.
It's about something you asked about, the traps that I was looking at, and the prices and stuff.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna make Iowa Trapper jealous now.
Well, I mean,
If he doesn't beat you to it.
Well, I found them. I mean, let me get the phone back up here. Let's see. Give me here. Here's my pictures. Okay. They're not the traps that you're used to, I don't think. Let me see here if I can get one a little bit.
I have used so many traps over my lifetime.
There's one.
The only ones I haven't used are going to be the body grips and. Oh, hold on. Let me make my screen bigger.
Here's another one. And they're running about 7. They're Victor traps. I don't know anything about Victor traps.
Those are the same. Those are little footholds.
Okay.
From what I can see with my little screen.
I was telling you about. They just go by animal traps. If I can find a name on these. But this one here is $10. This one's $10.
The leaf traps are the ones I'm interested in right there. The leaf springs.
And the small one. There's like 4 of them. They're all $10.
Oh, geez, yeah.
So there's like the single style. I've got a couple pictures of some that's got double, but not. Yeah, that's what I would. I found those. Those were all found at the Collectomania. So, one of the places I was planning on taking you.
If they're still there.
They've been there for months. So I did find one bow, but it was like a little kid's compound bow. But it is what it is. Thank you for letting me know, Trapper, because I don't know traps. I keep on telling this guy over here, and him and Molly doesn't, it's Jason. technically, since he's in the room. He has not popped in on his side for this, but he told me to look, so I looked, and there were so many traps at that one time. I decided to do a teeny little video about it, which was I was going to send to you on thing where you can actually look at them a little bit better than I could, explain it. But I do, I mean, I find traps all the time. I don't do that kind of thing. I'm an archer. But I did talk to my friend Adam, who's a blacksmith and bladesmith, and he's going to be making me some frog gigs for my bow.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Custom frog gigs where we can go frog gigging. So since bow fishing with for frogs is allowed, so yay, there's that. So I'm going to bring in one of the fishing arrows I have and have him fix a frog gig to it. Yep, yeah, they will be actually he'll probably be making more at the gathering. He's going to be there. He's going to be him and his wife and daughter are going to be camping next to us.
Nice.
So they'll be our sixth people. So yeah, so he's bringing some knives and some other stuff that he has just to show off in case anybody's interested. And for those people who don't know who Adam is, he was on Fortune and Fire.
Okay.
He was in season 6.
Oh, nice.
He did not win, but hey, the fact that you made it that far.
Oh yeah, a lot of people are eliminated before they even get up on screen.
Exactly. The fact that he made it that far, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
He's also going to be working on making me some custom broadheads. The modern broadheads are cool, but I kind of like the leaf shaped, ones a lot better than I do the modern triangular style.
The 2 blades.
The 2-blade kind, yeah.
Yeah, that's what a lot of us air gunners are actually going to now because they're far better arrowhead.
Yeah, so he's going to make me some custom ones. And he's an archer too. He has this beautiful 80-pound horse bow. Beautiful thing. And he's going to be bringing that, and he's going to be doing some shooting too. And he's asked me to teach his daughter how to shoot. So that's cool. I got one, maybe 2 more students for teaching archery. Oh, that's cool. I don't have any bird tips. Only thing I've got is I've got some juju points. I've got some actual rubber blunts, and I've got some hex blunts, but I don't have any bird tips. And I definitely don't have any through arrows, though. That's the only thing I don't do. Even though I've never tried getting things out of the air, I can do things on the ground better. So that'd be something to attempt in a later date. But if any, you see, we're down to 4 dang. Okay, at 8:30, no matter what, I'm going to show off what I found because that way I can. Where's those notebooks? Can I have one of them, please?
Watch out, Ninja.
I want to see those people who are coming to the gathering. I need to know how many, what spot you're going to be in,
Here.
and how many people are going to be in with you. If you're by yourself with someone else, let me know that too, because that way I can know how much firewood to bring for you, and also know where everybody's located. But one of the things I did pick up is. Get this thing. It's a notebook. It's a little memo book. Nothing fancy there. And another notepad. So we keep track of things. Oh, I already talked to him about making strikers. He's looked at mine. And yeah, I also got a line from my friend Snake. He's got 6 more strikers that I can pick up from him. So I'm going to be working on getting some strikers. I don't know how well other people are good with strikers, but that's my preferred method. But I did pick up something. Well, I'll give you a sneak peek, I guess. I picked up 4 empty tins. Yes, it just says Spectrum on it, but this, I'm going to use these for making little fire tins. whether you want to use them to making char cloth, to hold your gear in, whatever you want to do. Simple little tins. I got 4 of these, and this one here actually has that new fire steel I got from China on the Temu website. He said it was laser cut, apparently. He would know. He's a blacksmith and bladesmith. And he tried it. He liked it. It did really good sparks. I did pick up a new, modern flip-napped arrowhead for it that used it for sparking. But I don't have anything else in there other than those 2 pieces of thing. I need to add some char cloth in there and some other things. Okay. I know it's later than for you because you're in Georgia. Okay, let's start off with the bigger items and work my way down. Let me say, I got to push some things out because something simple. I'll just show one of these because I got 2 of them. They're just simple. I've got to get the inserts for them, but I picked up 2 of the tiki torch stands. These are nicer made ones with the
they are.
with the rope on the top. And I'm just going to buy those pretty ones. I just throw new ones in there. It's got the little stopper on. So, and I'm going to pick up some metal stake posts, stick them into. That way, I don't try to stick them into the ground. I got 2 of those. Give me a second here. I'm shifting things around. Is that yours? Yeah, that's Daddy's. Okay. Decent moving quilt. Figured that would make a really good pad for somebody's tent or something like that.
Oh, yeah, mattress pad.
Something like that, yeah. That's pretty cool. It's really heavy. It's real good quality.
How big is it? Is it like queen size?
Okay, let me hold it up.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's like queen size, maybe?
Listen, I've never actually held it up yet. I just grabbed it when I found it because, it's way taller than I am. About 8 feet by probably about 7 feet.
Oh, nice.
It's huge. It's got a little damage on one part of it, but that's okay. That's, it's still usable.
So what did you want for that?
What, you want it?
Yes, I would love to have it. I was looking for something to put under our cot so they don't puncture the floor of the tent.
Let me you give me something, just say a number and that'll be it.
I don't know, $10?
Huh?
$10 enough?
$10 is enough.
Okay.
Where I got it at the Goodwill outlet store. I paid for it by the pound. So
Yeah. Well, I'll give it to you when we go thrift shopping.
Works for me. Okay. Now, this one here is actually 2 items that Ian put together, but I found them both. Look at it. Something simple is, nothing fancy. It's a little paracord bracelet. I figured it would, put it on the table. Maybe one of the kids that, Adam's kid, little girl who I want to be teaching. Maybe give it to her. I don't know. But this one here was the coolest find, I think, at the Goodwill outlet store.
Oh, live straw.
I found a live straw bottle. Now, I'm going to make sure I'm going to run it through the dishwasher, and I'm going to put in a brand new filter in it because I don't know how old the filter is or what's been in it. So I'm not going to assume anything.
Okay,
So
Blake is saying $25.50.
For what?
I don't know.
Why are you saying $25.50? Is that how long we've been online or what? I don't know.
No, 1940.
Oh. That's a good year.
Maybe he's offering to buy that blanket. If he's going to give you that, then give it to him.
I don't know who you guys got to. It's not up to me. You guys decide. I'll just hand it over whoever wants it more. So Blake, explain the 2550. I'm just curious.
For what?
Oh, he found a mattress pad.
Oh.
And it looks to be about queen size. Like
It's a moving quilt,
yeah.
technically, but
Okay.
it'll work for a mattress
So
pad.
it can go down under the quilts,
Oh,
the cots.
Yeah.
And then Blake put in 2550.
Which I still haven't understand. I need clarification, Blake.
Yeah.
Let's see here. There was a couple other smaller items, but I can't remember. Oh, yeah.
We'll sell it to Blake for 2550. Who's just trying to make me boost my price?
Okay. Actually, this one here is a medical item that we need for the house. It's a spare blood pressure cup.
Oh, okay.
We
Very
need to
cool.
get a new one for us.
I mean, I still need to get a decent stethoscope in order to read blood pressure properly. But I know what to look for when I'm actually giving blood, taking somebody's blood pressure by looking at the needle. You can see where the gauges, where the upper and lower versions are.
The only stethoscope we have is for the engine.
Don't have one of those, but
We have one of those.
okay. The last item that I have right now, unless there's a couple of smaller items I haven't remembered, is I found one of these.
What is that? Personal?
It's a MRE, and it says when I bought it, it said it was expired. But as far as I know, these things last forever.
MRE?
Yeah, because
okay.
it's sealed. This one happens to be chili with beans.
Yeah, I can't read it.
Oh, give me a second. It's a little. There you go.
Chili with beans.
Now I don't know what else is in here yet. It does look like it's got some Skittles, and Ian says, "Dad, I want the Skittles." I don't know. We're going to just see what's in there. I haven't even opened this thing up yet, so I don't know if I should open this up today or on Tuesday. But that's a whole separate thing on itself.
Yeah.
Because it's supposed to have the heater in here and a couple other things. So I don't know what the dessert or accessories or anything.
I used to get MREs all the time. The military guys would leave them on the bus.
Yeah, so this one they had several different kinds, but the one I refused to eat was the vegetable lasagna.
It's not good.
It's got to have meat in it. And then if it doesn't have meat, it's not lasagna.
No, it's a protein powder.
Pretty much. Now, I don't know if this thing has peanut butter in it. I hope it doesn't. But if it does, I'll end up giving that away.
For sure.
But, yeah.
You want one of our MREs?
Oh, I love MREs. Ian does too. But these make really good backpacking stuff. Stuffers, just to let you know. But
ours packaged like TV dinners.
Oh, I've never seen those.
Really?
Okay.
You want us to bring you a couple?
Sure.
A couple of different ones?
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Rob, just to let you know, Adam also makes some custom fishing lures. He's going to bring up some of those as well. So
I thought
he's really interested in what we're doing and stuff.
Maybe
So,
you took them back or stuck them under your desk.
but for those people who didn't see it, I picked up some, 4 of these tins, which I'm going to be making into little fire kits.
Hi, Herbert.
Hey, Dan. That's Dan.
Hi, Dan.
He's the one in the handicap spot.
Oh, looking forward to meeting you.
Now, so I'm not sure who's all camping and who's just. I have a feeling that Rob's day tripping it, as far as I know, until he says otherwise. But we're as far as I know, we got a day of archery, at least one day of archery, fishing on a regular day, every day apparently. Some magnet fishing, if we can get into it, that'd be kind of fun. A lot of talking and everything else that I can
Does
think.
Dan have a placard?
Who? Dan?
Dan?
What do you mean?
For the handicap spot.
It's not the same as a regular parking spot.
Well, if he has any issues, have him get a hold of you so I can bring him mine.
Okay.
I don't want him having any problems.
Well, I can understand that. But I got to find me a pen so I can write people's names down. Hon, you got a pen over there?
In that cup, in this cup, and all.
Okay. I got to have something I could write down information about who's in what campsite. And I
Yeah,
need to
you
know.
need a notepad just for this event.
That's why I picked them up.
Mm.
My
Yeah,
handwriting
you need
sucks.
a placard. I have a couple.
And so does Deb, I believe. Okay. And 59 is Jason and Molly and Deb, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And 60 is
Cliff.
Jenny, Ian, and I, and Adam and his family.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember his wife's name, but she's into belly dancing and a whole bunch of other stuff. She's like reenacting a lot of the stuff that we are into.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, he has also been a sword fighter. He's been a whole different. Hey, Cecilia. Yep. Let's see here. Yep. I was going to put us for us, then Adam and family. But Adam's going to be bringing some of his wares from his forge. So he's bringing some custom knives. He's got hair sticks. He's got some other stuff. You know.
Nice.
Here's 2 examples.
He does take custom orders too, just to let you know.
You want me to do it?
Yeah, you can do it if you want.
He wants to make an atlatl.
Oh, here, check this out, Colin.
Okay. What am I checking out here? Okay. Are they
These-
self-eating?
Uh-huh.
Oh, they are
Oh,
self-eating.
yeah, these are MREs.
Civilian NRAs for the hurricane stuff. Relief.
Oh, okay. Okay, you talked about those. I remember that.
Yeah, I got this one, and then he handed me this one.
As long as there's no mushrooms in there, I'm great.
Yeah, he grabbed no mushrooms, no peanuts.
You're welcome, Cecilia, for you wanted me to relay the message. I did. Okay. Blake, what site are you in? I think 61 is Cliff, I think.
Yeah, he's on the other side of you.
I'm not sure. Those look really good.
Yeah, we'll bring you a few and let you check them out.
Okay, so 61. I have to have the map up so I can see what I'm doing.
We're 59, right?
Yes, we're 59. 58 was taken, we assume, as the camp host.
Yeah, that's what I was going to try to do first, but someone got in there literally minutes before I was able to.
And
So,
then he gave us the one we asked for, and he took the next one. And then Cliff grabbed the next one.
Mm-hmm. And then Blake grabbed one.
Mm-hmm.
And then somebody else grabbed one too.
Mm-hmm.
okay, I'm looking at it right now. Okay. I got 58's taken. You're 59. I'm 60. I'm not sure who's got 61.
Cliff.
Cliff's got 61, or is he 62?
I thought he was 61.
Blake's got 65. So 1, 2, 3. I'm trying to keep them separate on the page in numerical order. That way I can know who it is.
Right.
Okay. She found them on the bus, or did they left over from hurricane deals? Those deals?
They were distributed from Lowe's during the hurricane relief, but the employees got to take what was left.
Yep.
And so Jason grabbed quite a
4.
bit.
4 cases.
Yeah, 4 cases.
Yeah, I think Cliff is
They were
62.
free, so.
I think Cliff is 62. And I think if I remember, I'm looking at the map. Somebody is 70, but I don't know. I can't remember who. And Dan is 69, who's right across from the camp host. That way I can keep track on how much firewood to bring. I still don't. We tried to find a chainsaw while we were at the junkyard because they've had things people leave in their vehicles when they junk them. We found an old hatchet, but it was in really bad shape that I didn't have a clue on how to fix up. So we left that behind. What do you mean time, Dan? Okay, I'm not sure what time means, but this is what I've got so far with Dan way down there on 69. So Dan's basically one of the first people most people are going to see in the handicap section. I figured a good small pile of firewood that we can also, we could work together to split up, or we could whatever we try to do.
Make a community pile to pick from.
Yeah. Well, I want to make sure, it makes at least a community place to split the wood, because not everybody's going to have the room to, bring a log, a wedge.
Well, Blake, you can check your receipt. I'm sure they gave you one.
That's what I'm trying to find out, Dan. That way I can keep track of who's going to be where. And when I bring firewood, now that I got me a truck, I could just, drop some firewood off at each encampment. Okay. It will not be split. That's my only issue. It will not be split. It will be logs, cut up logs. But I'll bring as many different sizes as I can before we can split them up and share out. Hey, Evan.
So we need to take stuff to split logs.
The splitting maul and the grenade and the
don't forget that stuff.
We'll figure it out. I almost had a chainsaw, but it didn't have a gas tank, so I said no. And they were only asking $10 for it. And I did. It's out of my area of expertise. So,
well, it depends on how long they've been sitting there.
How long have the logs been sitting out?
At least 2 years. They're well seasoned.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough on that chainsaw.
You're gonna go with the axe?
Thank you, Cecilia.
That long you can't.
The sledge?
I got a 98 Ford F-250. If anybody's interested, I only paid $1,300 for it.
You don't want to split wood? You want to just buy it? Think it's gonna be too hard?
I think if we get a big power drill and get some really long bits, we can make some Swedish fire logs.
Like I said, my chainsaw's electric.
We have power.
Yeah, but chainsaws are designed to cut wet wood. They're not really designed to cut seasoned wood.
Right. But this is seasoned hardwood.
It can, but you're going to go through a lot more chain.
Yeah, seasoned hardwood.
Yeah. Yeah, Ian found it after the second person I was trying to get hooked up with about buying an F-150 sold it before I could get there. You don't want to do a hand chainsaw on this stuff. I mean, I've got an axe, and I hit this one log we have. It stands about 2 feet tall, or a little bit less maybe, and it's about this big around, and it just bounced.
Oh,
yeah, it's
not good.
It's hard.
Yeah, it's not good at all.
But it's good wood. Don't get me wrong. It's just seasoned because no one used it.
Yeah,
I want to try to get rid of as much as I can. It's helping me out, and it's helping everybody else out here too. That way we don't have to buy any firewood. So saving money, and I'm still, even if I give out half of it, I'll still have a ton left.
Yeah.
And I have full use of it from my landlord. So it also cleans up the backyard. So that's a bigger bonus too.
Now we'll just do a Swedish log on them. It'll be easier. The wood will last a lot longer.
Well, you still need to get some kindling. That's the only issue. I still don't. I mean, if Evan was coming, to be awesome, but he can't. His vehicle won't make it from Ohio.
That's too bad. We're hoping ours will make it.
Well, you've been working on yours, so at least yours has been serviced.
Yeah, and I got good AAA service.
No, I'm going to get mine worked on. Needs a tune-up, oil change, a lube job, the basics.
Yeah.
I went to the junkyard to pick up a spare since it didn't have one. Found out that the tire mounts for the spare is been cut, which is not the first time I've had a vehicle have that happen. So it's easy fix. Just take the old one down, get a used one, throw another one up, then it's done. So, oh, cool. I've got a bunch of fire starters. I've got some I got from Backwoods Mindset, as well as this one.
Don't do that one unless I'm there. I want to actually watch that go off.
This will be the first. The fire is going to be started with the first fire is going to be started with this one. Right
Okay,
here.
I want to see that. That's
Cliff's
cool.
got one too. So, but you're
Yeah,
right
we need
next
to
to me,
video
so it's not going to be too hard to see.
Yeah, we need to make that one into a video.
Yeah, I got to do a video on the other fire starters I got, which they're from Brazos Valley Soaps.
Yes.
Oh, I got some fire starters. We can put them up against each other.
Okay. So I got to try these. I also, give me a second here. I was going to take some of my my wax that I've got and make some fire starters using these cotton rounds.
Nice.
So these was a free pack of cotton rounds that we found while getting gas. Someone
Nice.
literally lost them out of their vehicle, and Ian went, picked them up, and threw them in the van. So there we go. We can make a lot. We need to get an old pot to put the wax in. So we just and some tongs. So we just dip them in and out.
You can
that's
use
cool,
mine.
Dan. Dryer
Dryer lint.
lint. Okay, I've got plenty of dryer lint. I've actually got a large coffee can full of it.
Oh, okay.
I've got no fat wood. I've got a little bit of fat wood that Cliff sent me, plus a couple other pieces.
And he said he was bringing more fat wood.
I also know that there's some birch trees in the area. So we're going to try to find some downed birch trees in the woods there and pick it up off the ground because it'd be perfectly legal since it is deadfall, and bring a bunch of that birch bark out for making fire kits and things like that. So we have a lot of stuff planned. So it's going to be interesting. And if you guys have any ideas of anything you want to do, give it to me. We'll put it in the page. We'll talk about it. We'll work it out. We'll, because there's times when my brain feels like it's been squeezed and I can't think of anything else. So I've been scrounging and stuff like that to do my best.
It'll be
you bring in flint because I don't have any flint here. We have chert. We have no flint, but we might. Oh, that'd be something we could do possibly. Is because along with the edges of the bank of Red Rock might be some chert we could get to try. Just take a little striker with us and test it, see if we get any sparks off of it, and fill out these kits that I've got to make something decent out of. Who knows? By the way, I have no idea what to do with this. Because I'm not a fan of live straw, but it is kind of cool. I found a filter water bottle. It's probably chert, most likely. I'm going to be picking up some more flint at the Watch Your Flea Market, Dan, because there's a lady where I get my flint from has a table there, and she's from Wisconsin.
Do you need any?
What?
Flint.
Yeah. I'll take like 2 pieces.
Yeah, get us 2 pieces and
Yeah.
keep a tab. I will gladly pay you back.
Well, I think we would do some trading. It'd be pretty good too. Try to save
Yeah, as
some
long
money.
as you're not out. I don't want to put you out.
Oh no. I'm picking up a bunch myself just because I like my flint. I've got some big pieces here somewhere. I just can't remember where I put them. Hey, Sal.
20 minutes, dude. You can wait.
Well, dryer lint mixed in with wax and cotton, rounds, or even cotton balls makes good fire starters. You can also even mix them in with the wax and put them in the cardboard egg crates, which would also work. Oh, that's cool. Only bring it if you want to. You don't have to. I'm not going to push. I don't want to overextend anybody. Because a lot of these guys are coming far enough. They don't need anything extra. Hey, Blake, are you bringing that arrow that you promised me? This one here, I have to ask about that one since he's talking about arrowheads. I am going to be doing one demonstration of how not to do a bow drill. But I have a perfectly logical reason not to do bow drill, though. And I want you guys' opinion. Because it's a calorie burner, technically, in a survival situation. What do you think?
It's still a skill that you need.
I perfectly understand that, but calorie-wise, it would be the last resort for me. Because it would wear you out faster than it would be to actually get the fire going. It's like the fire plow method is another method that I would never use. I know about it, but would I use it? Probably not. Well, not everybody has extra cash, Sal, but that's okay. We're going to have a trade table. We're going to have some other stuff going on. Nothing wrong with that. We have a trade table for seeds and trade table for items. And I am putting down that cast iron, little 6.5-inch cast iron skillet, which is hopefully going to make its way into someone's hands that are actually going to put it to good use.
On that.
What are these?
Those are the tea tipping seeds.
These are his tea tipping seeds.
What are those?
Spicy peppers.
Oh, no. Mm-mm. I can feel heartburn burning.
Other people might want them.
Oh, that's sure. I'm okay with that. I've got putting all our like jalapeno peppers and other heirloom seeds that we have like that on the table for trade anyway. $28, Blake, not $27. It's more of it's not calories as intake, it's calorie burned if you're in a survival situation. You can't afford to be burning through all the calories that you may have left. So I've been backpacking where I've been hungry, and I was like at least a day from anywhere where I can get food or even go fishing. And it takes a while. Oh no, quality means something.
They're just jealous.
Of what?
That he can afford to buy the best quality.
If you can buy quality,
and if they're giving him a bad time about it, that's because they're jealous that they can't do it.
Me, I scrounge what I can find, as you guys already know, and I'm really good at it. At least I think I'm good at it.
Do you have fun at it?
I do have fun at it, and the thing is,
That's good.
it's like as Ian calls it, a treasure hunt. And the thing is, if you find something that's actually usable, and it works,
Like I did.
What are you doing over there? Change? Do you need more change?
No,
thank you.
no. At work, they were selling some of the frost blankets for $1 a piece, and I grabbed 6 of them.
I've got little the Mylar blankets. Plus,
No, these are for frost for your plants.
oh, I didn't know anything. That should tell you something. Oh, those people didn't see that yet. Where did I do with it? I just had it. Oh, here it is. Those people might get who know me. I'm not much of a gardener, but I did pick up something.
Mhm.
One of the items I picked up. The Complete Idiot's Guide to Gardening. Now, have I gardened before? Yes. Did I actually plan out the garden? Love, did we plan out the garden, or we just threw what
We kind of planned out the garden.
we kind of, but not in any scientific way. But now I got a new gardening book. So we've dollars. I go to the dollar store too, and the Dollar Tree.
Mm-hmm.
Dollar General.
Dollar General when you have one, or in some places here in Iowa,
Family Dollar.
it's a Family Dollar Dollar Tree.
Yeah, I just saw my first mixed store.
Yeah, they're combined. Yep, exactly. I actually find so much stuff that people just throw on the curb, which is kind of sad. But their loss, actually the old adage is, one man's trash is another man's treasure.
Yeah. And it's better than it going to the dump.
Exactly. I mean, we found a 1957 Fred Bear recurve bow on the curb that someone had thrown out.
Nice.
Only a 20-pound draw, nothing major about it, but it's in perfect condition. It's sitting up in my bow rack right now because it's a treasure. Because from 1957 means he probably made that himself, so it was not machine made.
Nice. Yeah, there's some things that I make special trips to the dollar store specifically for. Do you know if there's something at the dollar store you want and they don't have enough, or they don't have it in stock, you can order it online and have it delivered to the dollar store, and they don't mind?
The Dollar Tree that I go to,
Dollar Tree, yeah.
They were out on the shelf of this. I asked them, "Do they have any of these?" He goes, "Sure. How many do you want?" I told them, and they went back, and this lady didn't bring a basket. She just got them all loaded up in her arms and brings me 6 of these. And you didn't have to do it that way. I mean, but she said, no worries.
And she was proud to do it.
Exactly. This was like $1.25 a piece.
Yeah, it's well worth it.
Yeah.
But there's gardening stuff that Jason likes, and the Dollar Tree sells them.
Right.
And so when I go, I buy more than he wants because he's going to use them. And then I look to see if there's anything else in cool. And we found plant clips for attaching them to the stakes and stuff.
Yeah, they have Job's plants.
Spikes.
Yeah. I like Job's, but you got to be careful. Don't put too many of them. You'll burn your plants up. But
yeah, and don't put it too close to the plant.
Right. But they work when you don't have a lot of, good potting soil. It does work.
Yeah.
South. We go to that in Des Moines, which really helps since it's the state capital. And we go to the riskier part of town during the free trash days and start scrounging. Now that I got the truck, Ian can't wait to go because we got room to put stuff in it.
We used to go to Arizona State University on move out day.
Oh, yeah. Though I've heard people finding computers, finding
Yep,
anything and everything.
Furniture,
new stuff
that was bought for college, and they don't want it now. I'm done with college. They just throw it out.
Or they can't take it with them.
or they can't take it with them.
And that's just a shame. They do that at Drake University and stuff like that too.
Well, some of them fly in, and that's the only way to get there. They don't
Right.
have a vehicle.
So Jenny and I have been trying to talk about all these finds that Ian and I find, and some of the ones that she finds too. What do I do with them? Any ideas, guys? Because I mean, I can find some great stuff, but I can't keep all of it.
Running out of room.
Right? Hoarder.
I don't want to be a hoarder. I wanted to go with someone who actually will use it. It's, I mean, I found cast iron skillets. I find, good stuff. I mean, literally, I found a $700 cast iron lid for $4.
Yeah. Oh, some people.
Exactly. Some stuff is like not even a year old. They replace it because they want something bigger or better. South, I can understand that. But I mean, maybe I put an Etsy page up or something. I don't know. But, I don't want to do Facebook, but just like you're getting the blanket, and Mandy's getting the vest that I found, the
Yes.
Carhartt vest, stuff like that. I mean, people were just they're worth more than what they're asking for it, and they don't realize it. They just think it's junk, and that bugs me. But I don't know. I don't know if I should do a little a shop yet, or even just use this straight up trade items for you guys. I don't know.
Well, you can always use Marketplace.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have that kind of time.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't mind, if I do something like sell something online, I'd say, a little bit over cost plus shipping. That's it. Whatever it costs me.
Like for instance, if you find like two really nice end tables somebody's throwing out and they're really nice, you put them on Facebook for like $5-6.
Right.
And you found them a home.
$20. Shoot, it's in tables.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found this one right here. It's got the lamp on it. This one right here.
Yeah.
At
The
Goodwill.
lamp with the crooked shade.
That's just the bug, Jason. But no, this was $5 at Goodwill, and it's got you can't see it, but the hardware is it's forged cast iron.
Nice.
Wow, that's a lot. That's a big difference on the price on that TV. But
I got a 72-inch for like $400.
Yeah.
Because the screen was damaged, and we went home and wiped it down, and it was good.
Yeah, it was just a
Fingerprints.
surface marring.
That was the first and last time we ever had a big screen TV.
I loved it because I could read
We already
it.
plan on doing that, Cecilia. That's why the trade table's there. We're bringing a lot of stuff that we're going to, see if someone's be interested in. Like our TV that we have here. Jenny got it at a yard sale for $50. So we just don't know what to do with it. I mean, like I said, I find stuff on the curb. I find stuff at thrift shops. And, Jenny and I find stuff at yard sales, garage sales. I mean, literally the chair she sits in, we found on the curb.
Nice.
It's comfy.
And there was nothing wrong with it. She wiped it down and
Disinfected it, and
yeah,
there she is.
mine was $10 at a yard sale. So we're good at finding stuff, in our opinion. That's all they are. It's just our opinion. But the thing is, if you guys see something I find and you want, let me know. I probably will not say no.
If I don't have a trade, I'll have money.
I'll take both, either one.
Right?
Jenny likes going to the what is called the bin stores for people getting like Amazon bins, and they sell stuff out of those from those big pallet sales.
Mm-hmm.
And what's the one you like? The Looney Bin.
The Looney Bin.
She goes. There's one she loves to go. It's got different prices for different days. The days they put out the new stuff cost $7 or $10 per item, but the last day of when you get down to the last day, like on a Saturday, it's $1 per item.
Nice.
And that's when I usually go there to pick up stuff for first aid kits, because that's like the least item people are looking for. You know, you can find like ice packs and little capsules for like ibuprofen or Tylenol, sunburn cream, hand sanitizer, the works.
Yeah.
Because those most people are not looking for those anymore. But you know, putting together a good first aid kit, always necessary. Yes,
A wish list.
if you can give me a fresh wish list, Cecilia, we got your box over there. We just got to have the money and everything to send it all off at once. We're going to make one big push for that box. That box may not be light, so you might need some help moving it once you get it. But it does have a lot of yarn from Jenny. Be well, Dan. Thank you for coming.
Bye, Dan.
Bye, Dan.
See you later.
But so far we have 6, 9, 12 people, plus any day trippers such as Cornfed, Iowa Trapper, the Trapping Family, and maybe a couple others. Because I got another guy who's a big Jeep guy, and he's interested. Iowa Overlander is going to be coming in as well. So he's going to be. I'm not sure if he's camping or he's day tripping it, but I don't know. But there is other parts of the park that are without power that have plenty of open campsites, and they're running about $12 a site.
Yeah, I'm grateful to get power.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I saw that, South. So if you guys, when we're there, we'll probably do a video of what's on the trade tables, both seed and regular items. If you see something, let somebody know. Because we're going to make sure we tag who put down what. And we'll see if anybody's willing to either trade or money. It doesn't have to be money. I would prefer trade because people get upset about money sometimes, and if it's an equal trade, less likely to get mad.
Yeah, when Uncle Joe doesn't get his part of the pie in taxes.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So that way we'll just go with that. So everybody has their preferences. Soap, candle holders, candle lantern, yarn. Okay, soap. I have to work on that soap part. The candle holders. What kind of candle holders are you looking for? Send me a message on Facebook. I know you have Facebook, so with the list, a detailed list. We'll keep on an eye and the ear out. I know, Cecilia, you and CR and a whole bunch of other people.
And
AT.
He's got that mountain range.
Yep.
It keeps him trapped.
I mean, I wish that JV could make it. I wish SD Mountain Man could make it. I wish that Frontier could make it. But they're just so freaking far away.
Yeah. We'll make the best.
I wish Rob, on the road could make it from things, but his is a little up in the air due to extenuating circumstances with a strike going on. So I don't know what's going to be up the deal with that. Well, I'm not going to be wanting to carry around that kind of stuff south, especially at this kind of event.
No,
we're there not just to do trade. We're there to have fun, relax, hang out with our friends, eat too much, drink too much, and tell a lot of stories and make a lot of stories before we can tell other people on their lives that the things that they didn't see.
They're not silver.
No, they're silver colored.
Okay, I'll see what I can do. Love,
Mhm.
she's looking for handheld candle holders. You know, like the little
Candlestick holders.
Yeah.
Okay, we can keep an eye out.
we'll keep an eye out. I just realized there was something else that I was on. I missed out on that I was going to pick up the other day. Was if anybody has a fire extinguisher available, because we need to keep one around the encampments just for safety reasons. Does anybody have any of those?
I wasn't paying attention.
Fire extinguisher.
Yeah, we got some.
Or we could find even a stainless steel bucket with sand in it. You know, something to help just in safety reasons.
Yeah, with everybody with their fire starters.
Exactly. Yeah, we don't want to cause a forest fire.
Forest fire. Burn down the campground.
Yep. I don't want to be Smokey Bear, but we might end up needing him. But like I said, I'm going to be making some fire kits and other stuff. I've got a line on 6 more fire strikers, as well as the ones that Adam's going to be making up as well. So we should be now. His prices on his things is his business, not mine. So I can't tell you anything. But he's making me a couple things just because I'm bringing him here, and he wants to have fun too, especially
Yes.
he gets to shoot and do all that stuff that we do. Because I was trying to break it down exactly what we're going to be doing.
No,
But
Cecilia, our devices are not listening to us. That's a conspiracy theory.
Right? Mm-hmm.
I understand, South, but the thing is, these are my friends. I do not want to gyp my friends. That would be bad. But I don't want to be gypped either. So, if you had arrows, I would trade for arrows in a heartbeat. You'd be surprised how far arrows would go with me. But like I was saying, he does make some custom fishing lures that he's going to be bringing too.
Nice.
So,
You got water.
I was telling about you, Jason, and your dad, who makes custom fishing rods and stuff.
Yeah.
So, I'll introduce you. And since Sal wasn't here when I told him about it, my friend Adam was on Fortune Fire. He did not win, but he got there. He got to the show. Literally.
Nice.
And he made I'm not sure if you can see that, but right there is a bald spot from Ian's knife, which he said was normally $50. He allowed me to buy it for $20. So, and he had a left-handed sheath, which was really freaking cool. So finding left-handed anything is like really cool. But it helps because his wife's left-handed and everything else. Oh, I'm sure you would, Cecilia. Now, it doesn't mean, we'll worry about that later. We are going to do the go bag deal. I'm going to put some another page on the list for the go bag that people will. That way we can know who put what in.
It's called the egress bag.
Oh, is that what we're going to call it now?
The egress bag, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for making that clear, because I just calling it a go bag because that's when you get up and go.
That's what everybody, yeah.
Yeah.
Go bag is fine with me.
Well, some people won't know. Egress, well, what's that?
Well, we'll make a little sign and put it above the bag, and But if you want to be entered to try to win it, you have to put something in it.
I thought an egress was those little birds that chase the waves back and forth to eat the little sea life.
Huh?
Those little birds, the tide goes out and they follow the tide out, and then the tide comes up and they run away from it. I thought that was an egress.
Nope. Sandpipers. They have really long legs. They're white, but they run up and down. But they're actually white or dirty,
Black.
dirty tan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
we'll
looks like a
figure
broken
something out.
wing when you get next to their nest to draw you away.
Now, I could probably bring my portable fire pit if we want to do a show the different fire starting methods. That way, or we could just choose a fire pit that someone's not using and use it that way to demonstrate or, compete against other fire starters. Gerber blades, they're okay. I'm a fan of their Gerber suspension multi-tool, but that's about as far as it goes. I'm not a fan of Bear Grylls brand of Gerber's items, so there's that answer.
I like Les Stroud better than Bear Grylls.
Oh, I love Les Stroud. One of my former bag, bug out bag or go bag that I used to carry with me that got stolen. I had Les's book. It was one of my items I had in there.
Oh, that's worth stealing for.
Huh?
That's worth stealing for.
Well, the thing is, I had a lot of my gear in there, and I lost it. Why is that, Deb? Oh, tonight? Oh, okay. I've got some more stuff that I was showing off. Like the MREs. They had like 3 other ones there, but I paid $10 for that MRE, by the way, folks. Probably way too much than what I was worth, but I don't know what's in it exactly, and it'll probably be broken down to its individual parts anyway. Like I said, Ian claimed the Skittles that are in there. And the thing is, he and I did agree on one thing. There is one accessory dessert that is better than anything else. That is the lemon pound cake. Is amazing. My personal preference. Can't change my mind on that. But we'll see. Like I said, I'm going to got 4 of these kits. We're going to make up some char cloth. We're going to see about finding some fat wood. We're going to be finding some birch bark and making up some little striker kits and everything else. So, and I do have a small fire striker kit that I am going to be giving away there at the gathering.
Nice.
The little teeny little striker.
Mm-hmm.
It's very tiny. And I've got my other one here, which I'm still trying to decide whether to keep or give away. Because it's a really nice one, but I don't need it because I got one. So it's this one right here.
Sweet.
It needs char cloth. That I don't have any, but I did find out something. That bandana I showed you?
Yeah.
100% cotton. I know it's a Texas one, but it's 100% cotton, which is char cloth material in my book. I used this as a bandana when I was at the Iowa State Fairgrounds, but it says right here, 100% cotton. If I can get it to show, dang it. Right there.
Yep, there it is.
I don't know about the print on here, mind you, but I think it's like a screen print type situation because it's soaked through back. It's backwards on the back. We're not a fan of freeze-dried ice cream. Ian tried it once. He got the Neapolitan once, and he said, "Dad, never again." So we're going to find out more as we go along. I'm going to get a better list of who's going to be going into the bag, who's going to bring what. The bag, we already know that Jason and Molly are providing that. I'm putting in the sleeping bag. The Mercy Bivy bag. So if anybody else, was planning on putting anything in there before they can have a chance to win it, let me know what item you're planning on putting in there, and I'll keep it on the list. Well, it's because it's a little bit more humid down there than it is up here. But it does get freakingly hot here in the summertime. Not as hot as it does in like Albuquerque or Arizona, but it gets pretty hot. Does anybody need any of have any extra books like on gardening or anything like that? That we're bringing extra cookbooks that I found on the curb. So there's one that I'm interested in seeing if Jenny wants to make anything out of it. Is a Amish cookbook. So
Yeah, because it's got the recipe for Amish friendship bread.
yeah, it's got. Well, you can just bring it. You can bring it down to show people. Maybe you can let them copy it, the recipe.
Okay.
So we can bring some extra sheets of paper for people to copy the recipe down on, or any
I
other
just
recipe.
take pictures.
Oh, that would work too.
I just take a picture. Beats the old days when you had to rip out the page and take it with you.
Oh yeah, but
Magazine.
thing is, we've been finding lately. We've been finding a lot of school made cookbooks that people usually sell for raising money for whatever band items or sports teams or whatever, and they just throw them to the curb when they don't think they need them anymore. And we've been picking them up. So they have some really good recipes in there. And so if you guys are interested in something like that, let us know. We will definitely bring the lot of them because we have more than we really, really need. But they're really good to have because they're really decent recipes. We'll make sure you get to run through the cookbook, Deb. I'm sure Deb and Jenny are going to be probably, and maybe Molly too, going through there and drooling. And maybe even come up with some ideas where we can go get maybe some fish recipes, maybe, or maybe we can get even Cliff to eat something that's fishy.
I doubt it.
Probably not, but it's a thought. Excuse me. For those people who are going to be doing fishing, please bring sunblock just in case.
Oh yeah.
I don't want anybody's sunburn. Because Ian got majorly sunburned last year at the last get-together we had. His arms were completely red from the sleeves down to the wrists.
Well, no, that's why I wear long sleeve shirts.
Well, I want to I want to get a long sleeve shirt maybe made for Ian for Kincaid Outdoors for just fishing items for him. I don't need it because I don't get burnt. But yeah. Jenny and I were spitballing ideas for patches and stuff for my channel. And one of the things I want to do is a coffee cup. This size coffee cup. But I don't know if anybody would buy merch or something like that. I do have an herb book that I picked up. That's not it. That's not it. Oh, yeah. This is one of the things I picked up a while back. So that's cool. And also I got this one here. But my favorite book is still going to be this one. If I'm going too fast, let me know. I tend to get on a roll.
Yeah, I doubt if we'll be bringing any books because it's just weight in the vehicle for us.
Okay, what is toughing my skin up? Oh, yeah. The sun? Yes, I know. But I've always been dark, even since I was a kid. My grandma was really, really dark. Family rumors has it that she was half Cherokee. That's the rumor. Don't know if that's true or not. but that was a rumor. Considering she wasn't 5 foot tall and she was darker than me by a long shot, it's highly probable.
You would have to do a DNA test on you to find out.
Oh, I'm sure. We did Ancestry.com and followed it back all the way to England and Ireland on my mom's side. So, yeah. I was going to look at that, Deb. Which one is with the Back to Basics? You cannot have dibs on my Back to Basics. That's the second copy I had. The first one got stolen, along with my Les Stroud book. But that's what I've got. So, what do you guys think of the items that I found?
Nice.
I mean, when I showed Ian the Live Straw water filter, he took it out of my hands and said, "Mine again." I told him, doing it once is cute. Doing it twice is rude.
Yeah, he's getting a little too old for that.
Exactly. I chastised him for that. Especially since everybody can use, as I said, I was going to put a fresh filter in there because it needs to be done. I don't know how clean or whatever was in here being used. So I'm going to run the whole thing through the dishwasher, replace the filter, and it should be good to go. Actually, it's a pretty good little clip on there, too. I'm not sure who made that. Oh, it's a Life Straw clip, too. So, but this little cheapy paracord bracelet is probably going to go to Adam's little girl, who I'm going to be teaching archery. Okay. Oh, hon.
What?
Come here. One of Jenny's favorite birds is outside.
Is it an owl?
Oh, you better believe it. I just heard it.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, no one would be. No one gets the Back to Basic books because there's too much good stuff in it. Will I bring it with me? Yes, but because I've put out books before, they never got them back. What was that?
You can take pictures of the pages you like.
Exactly. Or if you could, take a look at the publisher and see about finding it in your local bookstore, because having your own personal copy is probably be more beneficial than taking bits and pieces. Grace actually has access to a series of books that are really, really good too. The Foxfire books. Those have everything from skinning animals to running a cabin up from the ground up, putting in a well, putting in a what do they call it? It's not an ice house, but it's where they run water through it to make a cold storage
Cellar.
But they run like a river or stream through it to help lower the temperature in the thing. I can't remember what it's called. It's probably
Root cellar.
It's not a root cellar.
Well, Granny had a creek running through her root cellar where she would tie her gallon of milk and float it.
Yeah, it's in here somewhere. I just don't remember the name of it. But this one here has information on how to do all that stuff. Even Adobe stuff.
Hey, Deb, we got barred owls here everywhere.
I thought there were monkeys in the trees.
It's how to make a well from the ground up, literally. How to dig a well. Where is it? Oh, here's a good one on sanitation and how to make your own outhouse. Let's see here. Fireplaces. I have no idea. It'll probably come to me when I least find it. But you guys will see it when you get here. we're going to try to keep that under cover as much as we can because we don't want to get them damaged or lost or whatever. But there we go. And you guys, any other ideas or anything you guys want to try to do? Let us know. We'll try to schedule time or just schedule an idea of a time that we could try to do stuff.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I don't want to be rigid. That's one thing I don't want to do, but I do want us to have fun.
Yeah.
And night times are going to be basically for sitting around campfires and basically BSing for the most part. And, who knows? I'm sure we'll figure something out. We will try to have fun as much as we frequently can. So, Deb, do you have any things that you want to try to do? I know you're not going to be leaving camp much, but
She likes cooking.
Cooking, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you will have access to my Big Daddy skillet. No worries. I talked to Adam. He's going to make me another handle for the other Big Daddy skillet I've got. So I'll end up with 2. And I might put one up for sale or our trade. I'm not sure which. But I'll pay for the parts to get it fixed up and everything. And I'm not sure what we do with 2 giant frying pans, but I'm sure we'll figure out something. Especially for breakfast. Oh, my God.
One pan for bacon, one pan for eggs.
And when you get done with the bacon, you throw in the hash browns. Oh, my gosh. I can feel myself getting heavier by the moment. And I'm not even there yet. That's cool, Deb. Well, we don't usually get owls here, but every once in a while we hear some. And we have some probably across the street, I think, in the pine tree. Yeah. I did see a big giant bunny in my backyard, as well as Jenny found a bunch of cardinals.
We got the cardinals, the rabbits here, and
the thing about cardinals here is it's the city bird.
Yeah.
Iowa's bird is the goldfinch, but here it's the Newton cardinals. Go figure. So, I don't know about if it's arrows. Probably. I do not have
Firearms.
Yeah, I only have a few firearms, and I'd rather try to keep it civil because it is going to be a state park. Arrows we could probably get away with since we're I'm going to be doing some bow fishing, especially with the new frog gig I'm planning on getting for going frog gigging at night. And I'm sure we're going to do a couple more setups for bow fishing setups for those people who want to use a bow instead of a gig or a wrist, or if they want to go regular gigging. I'm not sure how many setups Adam's going to do, but we'll figure something out. You don't have to starve yourself, Deb. I'm sure we're going to be doing enough, active things, but don't hurt yourself. If you need something done that's heavy, talk to somebody. We will help you. That goes for everybody, myself included. We don't want anybody getting hurt. The medic in me does not want to have to do the work.
Yeah.
I've done that work. I'm not doing that anymore. Carrying 200 pounds of people is not fun, especially across my shoulders.
Well, you do it because it's in your system now.
I know, but still,
Somebody got hurt, you would not be able to help
do it
yourself.
properly. That's the only. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will be having a couple of radios on hand just in case. You have one back in camp, one with anybody who's down on the shores. If they're fishing nearby, because these are supposed to be 23-mile radios. I don't know how they're going to work through the woods, but hey, we get them a shot. That way we can try to keep contact with people. I know we have cell phones, but cell phones don't always work.
Right.
So we'll figure something out. Like I said, I want everybody to be safe, have fun, and yeah, that's pretty much the two major things: safe and fun. We can be stupid, but in a safe way. Does anybody have any things that they really want to do? Thrift shopping is planned for Friday, as far as I know, unless
That'd be okay for Friday morning.
Of what, Blake? What are you asking about? The tin? The tin is just an empty tin. Hey, look. I got a little reflective surfacing here. See, look. This one here just happens to be an empty tin of that. I found 4 of them at the DAV store in Des Moines, and I got them for $0.25 a piece. They're going to make really good fire kits. And I've got lines on 6 more strikers from my friend.
Oh, he wants to know what brand the walkie-talkies are.
Oh, this one here is a Midland. But I also have, give me a second here. I have a couple of Motorola's.
Yeah.
So I don't know exactly. I mean, I've got a set of these and a set of those. They'll have to, I figured we'd have them on hands for safety reasons. These, unfortunately, do not have the clips with them that we can hang them from our belts or anything like that, unlike the Midlands do.
Get down. That's not for you.
That's one of the things we were looking at. I did know that Collectomania did have one of those wagons, those big wagons with the air tires and the wooden side walls. I didn't see how much it was, but they had one of those there. Or a simple garden wagon would work too. How long would it take for you from there to? Oh, let me find out. There's one way to find out.
I know we're about 16.25 hours for us.
He's from Florida, but which is it? It is South Florida. So
we don't have really any interstates.
No, we're all back roads, pretty much. Little highways.
Ooh, I went too far. Well, I'm going to try to. I'm not sure which part of South Florida he's from, to be honest. Is he on the Fort Lauderdale side or the Fort Myers side, or is he from the Tampa side, Orlando, or somewhere in the middle?
Kiss me.
So which Brett? Okay,
Brevard.
I don't know where that is, but
well, if you put in a city, that'd be better.
no. But the thing is that I got the county. That gives me an idea, and I'm just using my location, not the actual.
It's supposed to be Broward County.
No, it's Brevard.
That is 1,378 miles to here, but it's actually closer to the site, and it's actually about 20 hours and 20 minutes of driving.
Wow!
But it has tolls, which would really suck. I'm sorry to say, but it starts at a different time zone. But if I do it from the state park, let's see what that changes to.
19.5 hours.
It's still about 20 hours. It's a little closer by about 20 minutes. But yeah, it's about 20 hour drive. 1,300 miles, almost 1,400 miles. That's not including gas stops, food stops, rest stops.
Sightseeing.
Huh?
Sightseeing.
There's that too.
Yeah, especially when there's a museum I want to go to between here and there.
On the way back.
Oh, if I had the time and the money to do so, I would so take Route 66 from point A to from A to Z, just because I want to go see what it used to be like back in the day.
Now it's all dirt.
A lot of it is, I know, but some of the side, the side attractions are, roadside attractions are still there.
Oh, Arizona on Route 66.
Yeah.
The whole thing. But my ideal for overall, if anything, would still be to hike the Appalachian Trail. But that's
Commercial.
I get a commercial.
I'm not, but Deb is.
Okay. It is 9:30. Oh, I got something called Leica. No, it's Leica.
Lika.
Geovid R, whatever that means. It's a camera. Oh, it's binoculars. Ooh, that's kind of interesting. It's going through the years of the different advances of binoculars.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. If you're a fast driver south, more power to you. But I'd rather you, if you were able to make it, I'd rather you be safe. But I would think it'd be really freaking cool that you made it. That's for sure.
That's what it is.
What?
One of the Chapin brothers in a blue room with rope lights.
The young one or the old one?
Well, he's on Ozark Bound Outdoors,
Oh.
which just went live a little while ago. I just stopped in to give him a thumbs up, and I'm kicking out. Just want to show them a little support, but I don't want to chime in.
I can understand that. We've got to support each other. That's if we don't do that, then what do we have?
Yeah, I don't mind supporting them, but I do have my favorites.
Well, I'm hoping that I'm one of them. And I'm saying thank you.
You're the top of my favorite list.
Thank you. Jenny and I thank you both.
You're the first one to make me feel welcome with this darn cough of mine instead of giving me a bad time about it.
Right.
Yeah, it's important. It means a lot to me.
And you remember, you got your pot that's coming to you too. And Jason's got his cribbage board. Cliff's got his hand drill.
And I'm bringing you a variety of MREs.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Because I hate to tell you this, I probably will not see them because Ian will steal them. Because he said, Dad, they're going to be mine eventually anyway. So I've still got my that one binocular commercial is still going. It's like 3 minutes long. I'm letting it run just because. Why not? Because I
didn't get a commercial over there.
I did, and it's working. So I'm gonna let. That's the first of 2 commercials. So I'm gonna let that run. And I'm on the.
It's usually just 2 commercials.
Yeah, but it helps me out in the long run. And I'm sorry, folks, but I had to pay for my help pay for the channels and my internet somehow because I use the money for this to pay for my internet and my StreamYard.
Well, hey, that's a jump up.
Hey, $100 goes a long way if you do it right. That's what I got last month, but that took a while. But I haven't checked recently what I've made lately. But that's on the list.
Well, I got lucky. My daughter pays the internet because she wants better internet than I'm willing to pay for.
Well, Jenny says since I'm got a channel, I'm getting, I'm monetized. I can pay for that.
Yeah, well, I was paying like $50 a month for internet, and she says, "But we want better internet," and it's like $130. I said, "Well, if you want it, you can pay for it." So she did.
Well, hey,
She
if she's
does.
making good money and she wants to pay for it, let her do it.
Yeah, she's got the internets, and she's also paying the phone bills.
Well,
Chips in
there
for
you go.
groceries, and when our AC went out, she had the money and savings to fix it.
She's awesome.
She is. She
Which
really
one
is.
was this one?
Huh?
Then she
Which
bought
one?
for the bedroom.
Then she bought a window unit for her own bedroom. That's
No.
what they were installing
Which
last
daughter
night.
is this?
Katie,
Katie.
Yeah.
Okay.
my youngest, with the motorcycle.
I wish the chaps that I had would have fit her. I'm just saying.
So does she.
But I
like
will
the
still
mama,
bring
she's
them.
thick.
I will still bring them to the trade table because those are curb find that are really good condition. Just need somebody who could fit them.
Right.
Someone else wanted to get them before, but they wanted to cut them up because of the leather. If you
Oh.
want to go leather like that, we can go to the leather factory downtown and go, get some high quality leather for making stuff. Not something that's already ready made.
Hmm.
Blake wants to know how old your kids are.
Jessica is
It's 1:36,
31
by the way.
and Katie is 24.
And they're pretty independent.
We have one is.
Well, she can move out, pay her own bills, be
Oh,
strapped for cash, or
for
she
anybody-
can live at home.
Ian is going to be 17 on Saturday, folks. On the 1st of April. So if anybody wants to make fun of him, please do. I know I am. Because he was an April Fool's baby 100% of the way because he was due the 3rd and decided to come 2 days early. You can't get any more than that.
Nah, my dad picking on us as kids made us a lot stronger.
Yep. And Ian's getting mad at me for all my dad jokes. And I told him, when you get to be my age, you're going to do the same thing to your kids. He goes, no, I'm not having kids. And I really hope he changes his mind about that. Not that I'm ready to be a grandfather or anything. It'd eventually be kind of cool.
Yeah, it would. Then you can spoil him, fill him with sugar, and send him home.
No, I would teach him all the cool things, and then his mom will, his kids' mom will have to deal with it.
125.
That's whatever my future daughter-in-law will be like.
I need to put videos out.
But right now, I'm happy with him being what he is.
Oh, yeah.
And the fact is, he still likes to shoot. He likes to go hang out with me and do stuff. I'm okay with that, especially at a 17-year-old. That's pretty good. No, Ian. We had Ian late. I was 38 when he was born. He's still the coolest kid I've ever seen. Ornery as all get out, but he's not afraid to dance when he wants to be silly, and I'm okay with that. We'd teach him how to do that. Wow. Ian is probably the youngest, except for Blake's. Blake's and mine are pretty much the same age. But that's about all I've got, folks. I'm getting talked out. Unless anybody's got any ideas for the gathering or anything like that, let me know. I'll tell him he said happy birthday, or you can tell him yourself maybe on Saturday if we come see on Cliff's live. If he does a live, I don't know what he's going to do yet. Cliff, I mean.
Who knows?
Yeah, because we're not planning on going anywhere. We're going to be working on the house, getting stuff ready for the gathering, all that other fun stuff. So there you go.
There you go.
But I'm going to end it now because I'm getting tired. I got to tuck Jenny in, and I will see you guys on Tuesday if everything goes well.
Good night, everybody.
See you then.
I don't have anything else for you, guys. Love you all.
Bye,
Be well,
Jenny.
be safe.
Hey, Jenny.
Bye. Have a good night.
There she is, folks. Love of my
Good
life.
night, Colin.
Good night, Molly. Good night, Jason. Good night, Cecilia. Good night, Deb. Good night, South. Good night, Blake. Good night, Rob. Good night. Who else is in here that I remember to see? Good night, Dan. I know he had to work. Good night, Evan. Keep on going. Keep on going. Iowa Trapper. Good night, brother. Thank you for coming. Good night, Mandy. Sorry, you didn't get to talk to you much. And that's about it. I'm out of here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.